And we are live. That's we, as in me and you, John, for another amateur hour. You ready?
I'm ready to go.
I couldn't be more excited about this because the 15-minute drill it's hit home with the fans, John. I've had a ton of requests from this, from our show, including from players as strong as International and Grandmaster strength, curious about the infamous Dvoretsky 15-minute drill and wanting to do it themselves. So you're an innovator.
You know that Hikaru actually hit me up about it. He started asking me about it.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said he saw it and he was asking me a couple questions
I love
when I was in St. Louis. Yeah, no,
you didn't tell me that. I didn't even know that.
no, I didn't. I just
Wow.
remembered that.
Wow. Well, anyway, this is the rules, everybody. It is the 15-minute drill, as you can see directly above me and John. The clock is set. He will have 15 minutes to solve a series of 5 puzzles that I have personally prepared for him. Now, one of the advantages we have, as John and I have gotten to know each other even better, I'm as a chess coach, sort of able to assess John and kind of see some of the positions he struggles with versus what he doesn't. Now, the 15-minute drill is still designed to be random, just like a practical game, but it allows me to put a little bit of a spin on it and maybe prepare the positions to be such that they challenge your particular weaknesses and strengths even a little bit more. So, without further ado, the first position is on the board for the fans. It hasn't been live for you, but when you're ready, go ahead and click to puzzle 1 that I've invited you, and I'm going to start the clock.
Oh, we're starting right now. Oh, Lord.
Ready,
Okay.
set,
Wait. Okay. Tell me when.
puzzle 1 starts now.
Okay. I'm white. Let's see. Material is even. What are the dynamics? Their king safety looks a little questionable. My king safety looks pretty good. Let's see. What is going on in this position? King safety is just such an issue for them. Let's look. All right. One thing I'm thinking about is anything good come after Queen H3? Queen H3. Well, they can just play. I think they can just play G6, and they're fine. Or just play H6. They also seem fine. So let's see. Okay, 1 minute in.
This is so much fun for me. I haven't done this kind
Oh
of
yeah,
serious coaching. I just made a note about your calculation. I'm gonna
you're
make
note
you.
taking, right?
I'm gonna make you a star, baby girl. I am gonna
Okay.
make you a star. All right, but okay, I won't distract you. Your time is
Yeah,
ticking.
no. I'm still thinking. Are you really doing a fidget right now? Oh, all right.
Focus.
Hold on. All right.
Focus.
So, okay, there's a fork on e6, but the bishop's covering it. So anything like knight e6, bishop e6, bishop e6. I'm not sure that favors me. I can still see you spinning it. Okay, what if I do knight takes h7 first? Somehow these moves are always like the last thing I see because I'm slow to sacrifice. But knight takes h7 with the threat of queen h3. Knight takes h7. If king takes, queen h3, king g6, queen g3. Yeah, and that's mate. If they don't take, let's try to come up with a good move for them. Pawn g6 takes pawn g6. Well, Well, worse, I'm up a pawn, so I'm doing it.
And the clock has been stopped.
Okay.
And you got it right.
Yes.
Now, that was huge. This is so funny, and I love your self-reflection, your ability to observe your own calculation.
Yeah.
I literally wrote down here. I wish I could show for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down right here. First
little
instinct.
closer.
You can't see it, but it says first.
No, first instinct is to not put it a little closer. Not consider most powerful moves.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, that's okay sometimes, John, because if your instincts know, we've had positions in the 15-minute drill that are an end game, right? And so, clearly the question is, am I drawing or not? Or sometimes the evaluation of the position is such that you're not sacrificing a queen. I mean, some of them are self-explanatory, but when you come through with a diagnosis in your head that the king is under fire, right? There's a potential for a mating net as you immediately recognize that both the bishop, right, and the knight were focused on this side of the board, and that the queen had opportunities to slide over. When you're looking at the king being open, potential or under fire, and you have the material or let's say the firepower to back it up, you owe it to yourself to consider the most forcing moves first. Like when I solved the daily puzzle during the Chess Today show, sometimes there are a ton of checks, so you have to look at all the checks first, and maybe you get lucky and you first see the checkmate at check first or others, but regardless, I'm not going to look at any non-checking moves until I've considered all the most powerful moves, right? So in the hierarchy of powerful moves in chess, you've got checkmate or threats of checkmate, you've got winning material or threats to win large amount of material, and then you've got, these sort of game-changing tempo moves, right? Powerful threats, moves that open up somebody's position like a sacrifice. So in a position where you recognize the idea is clearly a mating net, you have to consider powerful sacrifices first. That's all I want to say. You considered queen h3, which of course makes sense here, but actually both h6 and then knight e7, I didn't see an immediate mate. I'm sure white's attack is still really dangerous here, but I was calculating with you, and I was just trying to, because I haven't looked at these database of positions I've prepared, I haven't looked at in a long time. So I think that even saves, but you're right. Probably g6 is the simplest for black. But again, knight takes h7 is the move. You solved it. You did it. You still have 11 and a half minutes. I'm proud of you. And now we go on to position 2.